Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my life. I guess this is about a week or two of footage. Yeah, about 2 weeks of footage. So basically how I'm doing my thing on YouTube is I'm like recording footage every day or a few days. And like whenever I find something interesting or whatever, then I put it all together and release like a week or two of footage. So that's what I did my last video, and that's what I did this video. So also a website developer. I run two networks that I've created. One is Shadow Canada and the other one is Missing Report. And there's multiple sites on both of them. And also I resell on Poshmark. And then also I'm dabbling into print on demand. So I'm gonna start doing that for Shadow through merch, I guess, or like a Shadow store. And then also I might be doing, drop shipping, but that'll be later on. I'm just researching it, looking into it, and it's kind of interesting to me, but so far I'm not into, I don't do any drop shipping. And then also, one last thing, what was it? Oh, it's Scamming the Scammers. So you'll see a little clip on that. I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon as well, but someday I'm also interested in doing it. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy the show. We'll see you later. This is a nice feature. First time I see it, I don't know how long it's been available, but so I wasn't caring about the music that was playing in my last video. It was just a bunch of random clips that I never put in the video, and I just wanted to try doing it that way. But anyway, a lot of the clips I had YouTube videos playing in the background, and had the radio playing in the background, and I think that's what this is from. So, Blow Me One Last Kiss by Pink. And but this came up where it actually gave me the chance to either mute everything during the time that the song is playing, which was just like, I don't know, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or there was a second option where it was apparently going to try and mute just the song and keep my voice over it. So I guess we're gonna see how that goes. Apparently it takes a little while, so I guess I'll update you when that happens and see if that works out. I guess it would be eligible for monetization after that, I'm assuming. Not mine in particular, because I don't have 1,000 subs yet, or 4,000 hours of view time. As you can see, I have 740 hours of view time. But yeah, I guess I'll update you once this is complete. But that was really cool. So it's been a while since I last updated you guys, and well, I guess I didn't update you because nothing happened since, but right here. So thank you, Cousins Travel. They had, when they signed up, they used my referral link or my username, and which was probably either on Instagram or YouTube. So thank you very much for doing that. And they also just purchased their first item on Poshmark, which means I get $5 credit. So last time, which was over a month ago, I had $15 credit, and now if you check my balance, it has 20. So I thought that was really exciting. So thanks again, Cousins Travel. And thank you to anybody that has ever used my username when you sign up to Poshmark. I really appreciate it. So I just got a notification from CBC News. Check out that title. YT, which is, I guess is YouTube, racist idiot. But when you click on it,
Now to Montreal, where police are looking into a...
you can see that it did change the title since. But yeah, that notification is still very much a real thing there. CBC News. That's a weird title. Okay, I was just going through my Google Search Console history. Like this shows, I have it set for 7 days. So this is the graph for Shoutout Sudbury. So you can see here, 2,360 people clicked on one of my search results that automatically get added to Google through searches. And it shows you what people search to find posts on Shoutout Sudbury from Google. So as you can see, the first one is Shoutout Sudbury, So 121 people saw. Impressions means they saw my list in Google. Like, and so they typed in shout out Sudbury, and that just comes up for me, this little square right here. But so if they were to click on this one, which goes straight to my website, that's considered a click, of course. 91. So 121 people saw that on their screen, 91 of them clicked it. So obviously most of the people that search this are looking for it exactly, right? But yeah, I scrolled down a little bit, and then this kind of made me laugh right here. 53 people, Sudbury sluts. Like, why are these? Who's looking? 9 people clicked on that. 53 people have searched for that term and saw one of my shout out Sudbury links. So that's interesting. What else we got here? Sudbury back pages. Hell's Angels Sudbury. A&W Animal Burger. Some funny stuff sometimes. Father doesn't want to pay child support. 4 people clicked on that. That's interesting. Wow. Look, Sudbury nude. Very interesting what people search to find, like whatever. I don't know what they're searching for, but anyway, I just thought that was funny. Just one more added inconvenience about being banned from Facebook for 30 days. As you can see here, 259 people are wanting to join this group, but for some stupid reason, the admin still has to approve people's options, like they want to join a group, which is ridiculous to me. Like, there should be an option where I can just have people joining with their own will, and where I don't have to approve them, you know what I mean? So it has 2185 members, which is pretty sweet. That's about 2 months or so. Wasn't there 259 trying to join for Shoutout Sudbury? I mean Shoutout Edmonton Uncut, and then Shoutout Sudbury's Uncut. 134 plus 3 pages want to join, and they have 2,300 members there in the same amount of time. So that's pretty sweet how quickly these groups grew. But yeah, very disappointing that I can't approve you guys. Sorry about that. Gotta wait another 3 or 4 days. I'll be unbanned in I think 4 days. As you can see, I can't do anything. It doesn't even give a warning, like a error or anything either. It's pretty annoying. It does on my phone. Oh look, it looked like it worked. That was weird. But anyway, yeah. Alright, so over the past few days now, I guess probably about a week or so, I've been creating products for a Printify store. And so this is a print-on-demand service, and I have it hooked up to my Shoutout Edmonton website. And so this is all going to be like Shoutout Edmonton, I don't know, merch I guess, or products for sale just on Shoutout Edmonton. And so I created 34 different product and designs, or 33. And so here's the shop page on Shoutout Edmonton. And so there's 4 different designs. Just the normal Shoutout Edmonton logo. Then I made an I Heart YEG, and YEG is YEG is the Edmonton airport code. And then I made these 2 designs with the 2019 skyline of Edmonton. And this one actually looks like a speech bubble, which is perfect for Shoutout Edmonton. And so for each design, there's t-shirts. There's sweaters. Of course, there's hoodies. There's tote bags. There's mugs. Stickers. All different kind of sizes. And notebooks. So those are all the products. Still gonna have to do some work to the product pages, but getting there. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to be all done with all that, and hopefully some sales come in, and that would help me out with Shout Out Edmonton and expanding Shout Out Canada as a whole. You can see up here. So yeah, we'll see how that all we'll see how all that goes. Again, it's on Printify and it's print on demand service, so shipping will take a bit longer, but other than that, it's pretty sweet. And I look forward to seeing how it all goes. And I look forward to making new designs as well. It's a lot of fun. Alrighty.
These places. And sure enough, I also saw that the ants were assembling themselves within the cavernous cave spaces the brace ants were creating. It was so cool! A brace ant! I wonder if they volunteer for this seemingly stressful task, or if they're appointed. Knowing ants though, it's probably the former.
I think that's really cool. I've been following this channel for about a year or so, I guess. It's Ants Canada. I actually have 3 million followers. I know most of you probably have no interest in ants or anything like that, but they're actually really interesting. I find this really cool how this guy is being like a ladder for the other ants. Anyways, random I know, but it's actually kind of cool. You should check it out. Okay, so finally after 30 days of being banned, I am now unbanned from Facebook. So finally I can include all the members that were trying to join. Shout out CBC Uncut and shout out Edmonton Uncut. So let's see how many members there are now. Wow, almost 2,500. Shout out CBC Edmonton, sorry. And shout out CBC 2568. Wow, 5,000 people between the two groups. That's awesome. And they're very active too. Finally, I'll be able to share things that are posted in the group onto the page, which has far more, almost 10 times more than 10 times more followers. 33,000 shout-outs. That's cool. Glad to be unbanned anyway.
It is Danny.
It's so cute. There you go. Got rid of a few knots in Shiloh's hair. She was such a sweetheart when I was taking these knots out. So there's Shiloh. Got a nice treat, eh, babies? Hello. So this is what's sold. We have a thermos lunchbox here. This is Zara. This is Silence and Noise. This is a Taylor Swift sweater. This is an Oakley sweater. This is the Beatles. It's a t-shirt. This is a pink Victoria's Secret t-shirt. This is a New Tags 4 hat. It's a really nice hat. Nice factory distressed. Somebody bought this McDonald's employee hat. Somebody bought 9 ties, or 10 ties for $60, so that was excellent. $60 US. This is Zoo York shorts. This is Maui and Sons shorts. And this is a Lululemon scuba hoodie. So that's everything that's sold there. And good luck to all my sellers. And thank you to all my buyers. 10 ties in bubble mailer. That should work. Alright. Now they're all packaged up. So awesome. That hat just sold too, so I'll have to add it to the bundle. Done and done. Real quick, I just wanted to tell you guys about this Taylor Swift 1989 tour hoodie. So I think I got it at the good old bins for about $1, and I'll show you here. So the item sold, and it sold for $50. Now I didn't check any comps before putting it up. I decided to do $50, and then I was gonna lower it to 40, then 30, and you know, that's how it goes with me. So there's the back, and to my surprise, it actually sold for full price, $50. They didn't even give me an offer or anything like that. And what I wanted to show you guys was that if you look up here, I guess it's not showing any though. Yeah, find more like this. There. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So the very first listing is $30. This one right here is $26. This one here is $15. And that one there is $23. Notice how there's none that are, you know, none of them are even 35, let alone 40, 45, or 50 like I had. So basically what I'm trying to tell you guys is don't worry about comps so much. I don't check comps at all unless I find something that I think is very rare or something like that. But 90% of the time, 99% of the time, I don't check comps. And so I put that sort of for 50, and as you can see, others have it up for as little as $15. Now, of course, size is a thing. That one's small, that one's small, that one's small, and that one's medium. And so let's see what mine was. But either way, this just goes to show that people will pay more than you think. Don't follow comps, is what I'm trying to tell you. So mine was a small. Are you kidding me? Now my mind is blown, because I just learned that right now on the spot, because I forgot what size that was. Right. So notice that this one right here, this one right here, and this one right here are all smalls for $30, $26, and $23. Very interesting. So please keep that in mind, guys. Don't price things according to search results. Please. Always price higher. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm just changing these settings for 4 of my new shadow pages. So I went to page info, and before it used to have a 5 there, which was telling me I had to update 5 things in the page info right here. And see, it still says it up here, but I did fill out everything. And every time I would update one setting, for example the website, I add that in, and once you do that, as you can see, the save button comes up. So I click save, and then at the beginning of this video you saw all those notifications. I'm getting like your post goes against our community standards every single time I update a setting on one of my Facebook pages. Shadow Mason Hat, Lethbridge, Grand Prairie, and this is no longer available, so I don't even know what's going on. Facebook has so many glitches these days, it's unbelievable. Okay, here's my support inbox. Look, this goes against our community standards on spam. You wanna know the weird thing? These posts are being automatically created by Facebook when I update those page settings. So I'm getting shit for something that Facebook is automatically doing, which makes absolutely no sense to me. So I'm appealing every single one. See? Facebook could not be any more annoying these days. Hey, let's see if this works. I have 398 subscribers. I subscribed to myself apparently. Refresh. 398 subscribers. That didn't work. That would have been awesome. I'm 2 away from 400. Anyways, yep. Alright, just real quick for anybody that's gonna like run our website, or if you're already running a website of your own, I highly suggest you check out Bunny CDN. And if you don't know what a CDN is, you should definitely Google that. And you should definitely be using one on any website that you run, because it makes the images in JavaScript and makes certain files load quicker. And so you can get a free one called Cloudflare, but I highly suggest Bunny CDN because even though it is a paid service, it is literally costing me like $2 a month. And so you can see the cost for each individual website that I run, that I have in Bunny CDN. You can see how much traffic went through. Alberta Missing Report 23.5 gigabytes only cost me 28 cents. And if you don't know what that means, like basically this is how much information, how much bandwidth has been downloaded from Alberta Missing Report, and it only cost me 28 cents, which it's a fantastic deal. So far, past 30 days, I've been using this for about a month and a half now, showing you the past 30 days, 0.43 terabytes, 3.5 million requests served, and 97% of all hits to my websites come through Bunny CDN, or are cached. As you can see, there's multiple zones, and so this is the reason you want to use a CDN, because before, so I live about here, Alberta, Edmonton, somewhere there, I don't know, and my server was probably, I think it's in California somewhere for my websites, all of them. And so if anybody were in, say, shout out Sudbury is located about right here, somewhere around here somewhere, I don't know. And so it would take a little bit longer for them to receive traffic. Like if they go to my website, it'll take a little bit longer for them to receive the files because the distance is quite a bit further. And so now people in Shout Out Sudbury are really making this Toronto one red, because Shout Out Sudbury gets a lot of traffic, and so that's from that. And you can see there's hits from all over the US. And then Seattle's the one that's getting hit for Edmonton, Shout Out Edmonton, and Alberta Missing Report, and all these websites that I run, Edmonton Talks News. So all these are in Alberta, so all those websites are going through Seattle now, which is a bit closer than where I was before, probably, yeah, somewhere down here. But yeah, definitely get CDN, and not just any CDN. I highly suggest Bunny CDN. Extremely cheap. Like I just told you, it's costing me $2 a month, and I get a lot of traffic, like through all my sites combined, right? So Bunny CDN, there you go. Okay, so real quick, here's something else that I really wanted to get into, but I'm not going to for like a little bit, if ever. But SDS stands for Scamming the Scammers, and what it is a bunch of people. What they do, I watch a lot of YouTube videos on these. They say you get a call from tech support or something, or you get like a pop-up on your screen, and you actually call that number on the screen through the pop-up. You will get these fake call centers, and mostly based in India. And what they're doing is basically, well, they're not basically, they 100% are scamming you of your money in multiple different ways. and it's actually really interesting, and I would love to get into that and like create a YouTube channel in that, but there's still a lot that I have to learn before I actually get into it, because you have to be extremely safe, and you don't want to give access to your computer to the scammers, or they can do some crazy shit. But anyway, I just wanted to point out that that's something that interests me, but I probably won't get into that anytime soon, but maybe in the future. So here's Scammer Revolts. He's one of the scammers. So I'll just show you real quick.
Hey guys, Scammer Revolts here, bringing you guys another banger scammer destruction video. Today we delete the guy's files. This one's a classic. One of the other videos that really just made this channel grow was when I got one of these guys last time, and I managed to do it again. So just watch this video. It's hilarious how much these guys rage. It was hilarious, and I found it just hilarious.
Connected, sir. So can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, just do one thing, sir. Just open the TeamViewer once again.
Yeah, it's open.
Alright, it's open. I'm providing you my ID, okay?
Okay, where does that go?
Just in the password ID.
Sir?
There's nothing wrong with the computer?
There's nothing wrong with it. So who's on the losing side now?
You tell me who's on the losing
I
side.
think you are. You're gonna delete it again?
So check out Scammer Revolts. Alright, so as you may or may not know, for the shadow posts, I don't approve all posts. So as you can see here, there's trash 19. There's 19 in the trash. And I think this is the past 30 days or so, because after 30 days it gets deleted automatically. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you real quick, I guess just the titles of some posts that didn't get approved. The tests are just me testing the submission form, but marital issues, beware of con artists, back page, that's spam, careful of this woman, no go, more spam, murder by cop in Canada, no go, you're hot as F, just wanted to say, horrible car dealership, that's a no go, but yeah, it's hard to like tell what the issue was with some of these posts, but I'm sure like some of them, the post itself was no go. So that was shout out Edmonton, and this is shout out Sudbury. It's just a mixture of spam and posts that are not okay. A couple Russian posts there. Like to kiss woman bum. Alright. Okay, ladies, wake up. Right, oh, this was a duplicate. Sex, alright. So yeah, just a little sneak peek into some of the titles anyway of the posts that were not approved on Shoutout Sudbury and Edmonton. And so it's August 7th. And there's 2555 members on Shoutout Edmonton Uncut. And Shoutout Sudbury Uncut is 2700 minus 1. So that's pretty exciting. I'm really excited about that, how they're growing pretty quickly. As I'm working on updating sites, excited to announce I surpassed 400 subscribers. 401. So thank you to all my subs. I really appreciate all you guys. And I hope you enjoyed these videos. Alright, so I'm almost ready. I almost have all of the missing report websites ready to go again. Just got a few more things to do, like creating my locations page. This is where all the cities and towns are listed on Alberta. Actually, I'll show you real quick. So I made this page about, like, I don't know, about a week ago or something, or a few days ago, less than that. So, and once I created the page, I shared the page on a Facebook, and the traffic got a huge spike, which was great. So because this Alberta Missing Report usually gets I don't know, anywhere between 500 to 1500 hits a day. But for the past, like when I shared this on Facebook, for 2 days in a row, because of all the sharing, it got about 5,000 hits a day. So for 2 days it got 10,000 hits, and usually it only gets about 1 to 3,000 in that same duration. So that was great. So yeah, this is a great page. So these are all the cities and towns in Alberta, and then you just click or tap if you're on a phone. So let's say Edmonton, and then it'll just show all the Edmonton missing persons cases. So now I'm doing that for all my other missing reports across Canada, and then I think once that's done, I just gotta change the background of the footer down here on all the other pages, because all the other pages actually have a photo of Alberta down here. So need to go ahead and do that, and yeah, anyway, that's enough for now. I've now recruited 28 people onto Poshmark, top recruiter, so that's pretty sweet. That's quite a bit. I think those are probably mostly all through YouTube, and maybe a few through Instagram as well. And so now I have $30 in credits. So credits at the top. So that's pretty exciting. I had $5, then 10, then 15, then 20, and then I got 30. The last one was $10 because Poshmark was giving bigger credit amounts to try and get more people to sign up. So that's cool. $30 US waiting in my account to buy something, which I don't plan on doing anytime soon.
And we're happy, all of us were here before the election.
Learning about the local
Happy to cooperate if there's any questions from the election.
government, and
Is Mr. Chowdhury lying?
but yeah, at the same time I am working on adding the Missing Report Canada sites all to Google Search Console. And so anybody that has a website, you should know about Google Search Console, and if you don't, you should definitely check into it. So I'm adding all my sites, and of course there's a verification process, so I have to copy these codes here, add it into my cPanel. I'm going into the DNS records of my domain name, missing.report, then I have to add in new records, txt, and this is all what Google wants you to do. Very annoying. So yeah, anyways, getting that done now. Alright, so real quick, I noticed there wasn't that much Poshmark footage, so I'm gonna add a bit here. These are some, I guess, not bad, decent sales that have come in over the past about month or so on Poshmark. So this is Mickey Disney hoodie, one for 24. I was hoping for more, but that's what I got. This Elvis from 97, only got 15 for it, but I got this at the Goodwill bins, so 50 cents. $23 for this Lululemon hoodie. It's not a scuba hoodie though. This is the new tags Ford hat. So $27 I got for that, which is very decent. I paid $5 for that, so that's not bad. So there's that McDonald's hat that I showed you earlier. I got this at the Goodwill bins for 10 cents, and I got $11 for it. So somebody could have got that probably for free or something from their employer, but I don't know. I don't know what it's being used for either. Nike sweater hoodie, 28 bucks there. I don't know what N7 is on that one. Here's a scuba hoodie that sold in July, so 35 bucks there. It's a really nice one. I really like that. If you can see, it's definitely one of the nicer scuba hoodies that I ever come across and sold. I got a vintage Puma jacket here, 20 bucks there. Got that at the Goodwill bins. And I also have a green one, exactly the same, same size and everything. And so I got 20 for this one. I paid less than $1 for both of them. There's a Slayer t-shirt, got 20 bucks for that, so that's not bad. There's a Keith Urban from 2005, $20 there. Here's a Lululemon shirt, 27 bucks for that. So but It's one of their, I don't know, break-off brands. It's their cheaper line. The better name by Bape is Bape itself. And then they have a secondary line called Ape. And so yeah, $65 for that though. I paid $7 for this, I think, or maybe $5, and $65. That sold rather quickly as well. So, and then lastly, this is one of the nicest scuba hoodies I've come across and sold. 46 bucks I got for that one, so not bad. In July. Keep in mind, this will probably sell for more in the winter time. But I'm not for just waiting. So this is a really cool, like,